Happy Thanksgiving, everyone, from my own backyard here. I'm right next to the grill that will probably go, it's a charcoal grill, but it'll probably go unused for all of winter. That kind of stinks. I'm not super big on winter. I'm not super big on snow, but here we are anyways. I'm going to miss you this Thanksgiving. I'm announcing today that we're not meeting as a church again this week. I'm sure that doesn't come as a surprise for you, but it's particularly difficult for me not to have church on Thanksgiving weekend. So we won't be meeting for Thanksgiving on Sunday, and we will remain online at rccsunday.com, online only through the holidays. We do have big plans for Christmas in the works, so stay tuned for those. And please be praying, because they're really, really special. Hopefully we can pull them off. We'll let you know in the next week or so. So we have big plans for Christmas, but we're not meeting through the holidays in person at RCC. For all of you who replied to this week's survey by email this week, I really appreciate it. I really, really appreciate all of your positive comments and your great questions. It was awesome to hear from so many. Already 100 and some people have replied in just a day. That's amazing. Thank you. Your comments were extremely positive. If you didn't get that survey by email from me and you would like to, all you have to do is go to rccsunday.com and fill out a red card, and we'll get you that survey so you can contribute as well. From your survey responses, it appears there are a few reasons you think that we're not meeting that just aren't true. So I want to address those first. The decision we made not to meet in person through the holidays is not based on politics. I know it's a hot political thing right now, but I don't publicly identify with any political party, so politics play no role in this for me. Actually, since here I am at home, I'm going to go ahead and announce my own new political party. I'll call it the Cocktail Party. For me, that would be fun. We'll call it the Cocktail Party. Maybe you'd like to join. Free drinks for everyone, and we got the best stuff too. We got pineapple juice, hot chocolate, coffee, possibly even milk. We'll see. So if you'd like to be part of the Cocktail Party, let me know, because this is not a political decision at all. It's also not based on lack of faith. Frankly, that was a little bit insulting to me. Some of you suggested that I don't have enough faith to meet as a church. That's not true at all. I've been here 18 years. Hopefully I've proven my faith to you. I've lived faith for many years, even beyond that. So it's just not true. Yes, I believe God is all powerful and God can protect us. I totally believe that. You know who else believes that? Jesus. At the beginning of Jesus' ministry, he was challenged by the devil. The devil took him up to the highest point of the temple and said, go ahead and jump off. It's in Matthew chapter 4. Read it. Jump off. And Jesus says, no. Jesus knew that God could protect him, but Jesus said, you don't test God. Don't test the Lord your God, says Jesus. So I do believe God can protect us. I do believe he can protect me as I drive around too, but I still wear a seatbelt. I don't jump off cliffs. I don't jump out of airplanes without parachutes, because it's just not smart. So this has nothing to do with faith, and has also nothing to do with numbers. Some have suggested like there's not enough people to come, so we don't want to do it. Not true. I've surveyed churches all over Wisconsin, all over the country really, and big churches like ours. Little churches are different, but big churches like ours are experiencing about 20% of their normal attendance. So for us as a church, that'd be 130 people. That's amazing. I would love to do 2 services with 60 or 70 each for 130 people. That would be amazing. We have plenty of people that want to come. It's not that we don't have people that want to come. We have people that want to come. So that's not the reason either. Instead, the reason is solely to be responsible and to protect our church family. Here's why. Cases continue to rise in Wisconsin. More and more people are contracting COVID every single day, and that's predicted to get worse through Thanksgiving and through Christmas. They're calling it possibly the most dangerous time so far. So it just wouldn't be the right time to start meeting. Actually, even deer hunting, so many people go deer hunting gathered together. That's a risk factor as well. There have been 3,000 deaths in Wisconsin so far, and there are 5,000 predicted by the end of the year. Now let me put that in perspective for you. By Christmas, they're predicting 5,000 people in Wisconsin will die. I looked it up and I found that that's more than strokes, that's more than Alzheimer's, accidents, suicide, diabetes. It's more than all of those. If diabetes were a threat, or Alzheimer's were a threat, or an accidental death were a threat, it would be ridiculous to gather people together. No one would come if they knew it was such a threat. It is just not wise. I can't put you at risk to bring so many people together and have those death numbers so high. Finally, for me, it became very real this past week. I took one of your church family members, Janet and I took a church family member to the ER. They were struggling to breathe, they were scared, they were wheezing, they were almost passing out. we took them to the emergency room, and we were so scared for them. We stood outside the window of the emergency room and watched to be sure that someone came and got them. We were actually kicked out of the parking lot. Maybe you know someone works at the hospital. Maybe they heard the story. We were kicked out of the parking lot. I just couldn't leave the person alone until there was a nurse or somebody with them. That's how serious it was. This is a healthy adult person, and they were struggling so mightily. When you experience that and you see how dangerous it really is, you can't put other people in that position as well. So hopefully you respect this decision that's been made. I do also want to announce that we have a target date though. I know that you want to meet. I want to meet, I think, more than anyone. So the target date is January 10th. Sunday, January 10th is the target date for our next grand reopening service. As long as numbers aren't continuing to rise, if they start to fall by then, we will meet in person on Sunday, January 10th. And I know that date is too late for many of you. 20% of you probably think that date's too late, and 80% of you might think that date is too early. We can't make everybody happy. We're trying, we're doing our best. And I really appreciate your notes. Someone suggested even to put a date out there, and it was a great conversation this week. I challenge you, let me know, call me, email me, let me know what you're thinking. These are impossibly difficult decisions, and the more smart people, caring people, loving people that weigh in, the better decisions we'll make as a church family. Please don't hesitate to call me or email me and share your thoughts, or even just to say hi, because I miss you guys. And once again, happy Thanksgiving.